Hey, what's up guys, it's your boy Uncle here bringing you another video today, and today guys, we're going to be going over some events that you should be farming before the KLK event comes, which is pretty much in a little bit under 3 days currently. So, you're going to see this video, hopefully you'll be able to see it today, which is today is Monday? Yeah, today's Monday, so hopefully you guys will be able to see it. It may get out a little bit late because I just woke up. And last night was kind of crazy and everything with my birthday and all that. So, yeah, I just woke up. And that's why my voice may sound a little bit groggy and all that. But I want to talk about some events you should be farming in Grand Summoners. Because KLK's about to come and that's all grand and everything. But don't let that just stop your hype or, you know, stop you from doing everything else that you need to do in the game. So let's talk about it. So, if we go over to the Explore tab, I'm going to talk about some stuff. So, in the events section, I would recommend farming. The events that I recommend farming currently is actually not the Plot of the Fallen Beast. The only thing that is worth gritting from the Plot of the Fallen... I haven't even clicked on it. Oh my goodness. See, I haven't even did this yet. I'm going to do like the stuff to get the crystals and all that, but I'm not actually going to farm this, so... I'm not actually going to farm it, but hold on. Let me show you. So, the only stuff that is worth getting from this, to be honest, is... Where is it? This is it? Yeah, this right here. Reduces physical damage taken by 90% for 5 seconds. This could be okay on Scylla in certain situations, but I wouldn't recommend getting it. That's the only thing that I recommend doing from this event. Apart from that, you know, the Blaze Ring is kind of nice. Increases your own CT speed by 200%. That's okay, but it's not really like super good. Apart from that, nothing else. Also, is the music on? There you go. My bad. I didn't know if the music was on or not. So, yeah, I would only recommend getting that. And also, this is okay. This thing that relic right here, the heals, damage 10% up for 10 seconds, and also HP heals your HP by 500. It's okay. Not really like super good, but I would only recommend getting the gauntlets from this. Apart from that, though, don't recommend wasting your time on it. It's really not that good of an event. Apart from that, I would also recommend farming this boy right here, the boy Gaia. There will be a showcase coming out for him tomorrow. So, I recommend farming Gaia. For one, Gaia, I would recommend at least getting him to max limit break. The reason for that is he's really strong on mono water teams. He'll help you out a lot in the mono dungeon because he negates more damage depending on how many water units are on your team. So he's pretty strong in that regard. I'm not going to give him the max luck, however, because I'm never going to use him with a max luck team, or if I'm running a multiplayer, I will never use just Gaia by himself because he only benefits from like a water team, a water mono team as that. So I would only get him a max limit break. Apart from that, nothing else. However, his equipment though is actually really solid. Divine Sword Justica. This right here is actually really good. I'm going to try to get 2 of these, one for Gaia and then one for Corsair, because what it does is it does 4,800% water damage physical and reduces enemies' water elemental resistance by 20% for 10 seconds. That's pretty huge. To be honest, I really like that, and that just makes Corsair hit even harder than what she already does, lowering an enemy's water resistance. And then if you're going up against, like, let's say a fire boss, right, their water resistance is already, or you know, you already had a type advantage because, you know, fire or water beats fire, and then you pop this, and then, you know, it lowers their water resistance by 20% for 10 seconds. Then Corsair is going to be hitting just so much harder. So I'm going to put this on Corsair. 50-second cooldown, pretty good. The Divine Shield right here is not bad. This negates all allies' damage by 800 in total for 10 seconds, and it evades the burning effect. It's okay, not really like super good. I wish that it would evade all statuses apart from burning, or not all statuses apart from faint. That would be like OP, I feel like, though, but still. This is still a really good defense item if you want to pick it up, max limit break it, max level it, at least get 1 or 2, and you should be fine. I'm going to at least get 1 to put on my boy Gaia. Apart from that, though, we have the Divine Ornament right here. This is not really that good, I think, right? Reduces all allies' fire damage by 15% and auto recovers HP by 20 for 10 seconds if user is water elemental heal effect times 2. Yeah, this right here is okay. This is probably like a better 4-star defense item you can put on Gaia. But either way, though, they all actually help Gaia out a lot since it gives him a total of 50% increased defense when he's negating damage, which Gaia will negate damage all the time because of his art. So yeah, apart from that though, that's all I recommend farming from that event. Now, however, this event right here, Despair the Ruthless Demon Armor and Revenge of the Cursed Armor. These events, do not sleep on them, please. These should be, out of everything you should be farming right now, it should be Gaia. These three right here should be the three that you're trying, or the four that you're trying to do the most. The Immortal Man, Revenge of the Cursed Armor, and Despair the Ruthless Demon Armor. Let's actually look at Despair first. So the reason why I say this right is because this equipment right here, the Gem of Rags, this thing is insane. It's really good. It does 7,000% physical damage, break power 1,200. All allies arts damage 50% up for 20 seconds. And did you realize something about this? It doesn't say only once, meaning that I'm almost positive this will stack with other arts buffs. So like Mako's art buff that she'll get upon awakening, you use this on a team with Mako, and well, actually, can Mako use this? Can Mako equip this? I don't think Mako has a physical attack slot. She may have a physical attack slot. But if you use this on, let's say, like Rags or something, right? And Mako's on the team, you pop Mako's True Art. Mako's True Art increases everybody's art damage by 50%. You pop this, it increases everybody's art damage by 50% again, meaning you're getting a total of 100% damage buff, because it doesn't say only once, meaning that it should stack with other arts damage buffs. So, yeah, that's going to be pretty ridiculous. I recommend farming this. At least get one. If you don't want to get two, I'm gonna try to get two before this leaves. I'm almost done with my second one, so I'm gonna try to at least get two before it leaves. Apart from that though, the Magic Sword Type 0. Type 0 is an extremely good item for nuke teams in the future. I recommend at least getting two. I got 3. Bori got 4, I think. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think Bori farmed 4, if I'm not mistaken. I think some people farm like 5 or something like that. I'm only gonna get 3, and that's gonna be it for me. But I recommend getting this item because in the future you may find a lot of usefulness out of this item with certain nuke compositions. So I definitely recommend farming it. It's really good. Apart from that though, let's actually move on to the Revenge of the Cursed Armor, and let's actually see the equipment from this. Now I want to say real quick is that all of these equipments right here can be earned in the Despair of the Ruthless Armor. All these equipments can be gotten from that high rank mission. So we have the Magic Sword. This is okay. Increases all allies attack by 15%. Only once 6,000% dark damage physical. This is okay. Not really like super good. I just wouldn't recommend using it. I'd recommend using the Rags gem more so if you're using it on Rags or whoever. I would definitely recommend using that gem over this any day of the week. Of course, that the gem doesn't actually give you stats, but it does give you a huge buff to your arts damage. So yeah. Apart from that though, we have the Cursed Armor Rags. Now let me just say, this armor is not that good. Increase all allies dark elemental units damage by 5%, 9,500% dark damage magic. This armor is not that good if you want to farm a certain armor piece or a magic attack item for Rags or whoever that's a dark unit. I recommend farming Relic Diablos from the Shadow of Eclipse. Is that what it's called? Giant boss. I definitely recommend farming that instead. It's not really too great. Don't recommend doing it. Next though, however, is the Magic Fist Hellshaft. This is the thing that I was talking about in my Rags showcase, where you can equip this. If you feel confident enough, this equipment is actually really strong, to be honest. But if you're not confident enough in your HP or your healer or your tanking, whatever the case may be, I wouldn't recommend doing this because you'll probably die extremely quickly. What this does is it reduces your max HP by 30% and increases your attack by 30%. And then also you increase your target's critical rate by 100% for 9 seconds. If user is Dark Elemental, increases art gauge by 30. Has a 40-second cooldown, which is really good. The only thing that I want to say is that this equipment is really strong, but it does lower your max HP by 30%, but also increases your attack by 30%. So it pretty much turns whoever you're using into a glass cannon. So it's up to you if you want to use this or not. I don't really recommend using this, especially on Rags, because it's only a 4-star support item. I always recommend using Lesser Demon Heart. What is it? Lesser Demon Heart, or what's the other thing? Ultima Raid. I couldn't think of the other counterpart to it, but yeah. Apart from that, though, that's the only thing that I want to say you farm out of the events. Now, out of the giant bosses, however, these should be going away pretty soon. All of these are pretty solid, but let me show you. So, this is the Black Shadow Eclipse. What should you get from here before this goes away? Relic Diablos and Mav is the two things that you should be looking out from this event. Really good, really strong items on Rags or even Breakers. Breakers, Relic Mav gives them 100% more break power, so I recommend getting that. It's a really good item for breakers. Apart from that, though, you know, nothing really else from down there. Clashing Thunder, the Emerald Bird, there's actually a really good defense item from this, I'm pretty sure, right? Is this the one I'm thinking of? Yeah, okay. So this defense item is a 5-star defense item. It's really strong. Negates all allies damage of 800 in total for 12 seconds. So it'll negate 800 damage, and you increase paralysis and freeze resistance by 70%. It's really strong, really good. And also Relic Deus Volta. This is a really good item. If you don't have, what is it called, the duck bag or whatever that litter bag is or whatever it is, that increases your damage or increase your crit rate by 100% and then increases your damage by like 28%. This is actually a really good alternative. It will increase your damage by 20% and adds paralysis effect for all allies attacks for 8 seconds. I'm not really here for the paralysis effect, but the damage increases damage by 20% is actually really good. If you're needing or if you're wanting to build a nuke team and you don't have like all of like the top tier equipment, you can easily sub this in for one of the equipments that you need. So this is a really strong equipment. Recommend getting it. Apart from that, though, from the Emerald Bird, Sub-Zero Hell Escape, what is this? I can't actually remember what's in this. Isn't this just the Frozen Twin Sword? Okay, no, this is a giant boss, increase your own equipment damage by 30%. Okay, yeah, so these two are actually, like, just not even, yeah, so Sub-Zero Hell Escape and also the Trials of the Flame God, well, that won't be up by the time you guys see this video, but yeah, apart from that, though, guys, that's all the stuff that I want to tell y'all to farm before these events leave. This stuff is really good. I recommend getting this stuff before the KLK stuff comes out, because the teams that you'll be able to make, the equipment that you'll be able to use is going to be a lot better. Apart from that, though, we also got, let me just say real quick too before we end the video, we also got the info or the stats on these equipments and the food right here. This is the stats for the food. The equipments right here, however, this is the Summon Gem, Guts. This is what Guts does right here. And this is the Spike Bat Missile. I don't know why it's not called Spike Baseball Bat, but it's whatever. This actually is really strong, in my personal opinion. This will be coming out with the KLK event. I'm pretty sure this is not a true weapon. I'm pretty sure this is from the event, from what I can tell. So I'm pretty sure this is not a true weapon. If it is, that's actually kind of crazy. But what this does is 6,000% light physical damage, 50% chance of feint, increases damage by 15% for 8 seconds. Only reason I say it may be a true weapon because it's called Mako's Spiked Bat Missile. So I don't think it's a true weapon, and also there's no like in the background, there's no like Mako's face or anything like that. So I highly doubt it. But hey, it's still a really strong equipment. I'm pretty sure this is going to be in one of the new event items. So if it is, this is a really good equipment to get. And also we have Riku's Snippety Snips. This right here is really good too. This is 12,000% fire physical damage, 20% enemy physical damage resistance down. Human BE output increased 50% for 10 seconds. Really good. That's pretty much it, guys. Hopefully y'all did enjoy the video, though. Like I said, I wanted to make this video because I feel like a lot of people wasn't farming certain events they should be farming before the new event comes out, the KLK event. Also, let me just say real quick too, is that I really didn't go over it, but this right here, the Immortal Man, make sure to get the food from this. The food is really good. Make sure to get that. Apart from that, though, guys, pretty much it. Hopefully I did enjoy, and I'm out, guys. Peace.